Just want to give you guys a quick update. You know, I love what the Lord is doing every weekend and every Wednesday here at the campus of Global Vision, but there are some weekends that really have a more special touch than the other ones. This past Saturday night, we had Sean Foyt with Let Us Worship, and we just had thousands of people show up under the tent. There were just healings and miracles and baptismal celebrations. It was really beautiful. It was like we went to a whole new level in the spirit and the atmosphere of our church. I call it changing gears, and I believe we did. But I was really more looking forward to our Sunday service. It's one thing when we have other people come in and we have big events, but it doesn't get any bigger than what God's doing right here at Global Vision. I mean, it is truly unbelievable. So today, in kind of a moment of raw vulnerabilism to our folks, I said, look, I made Nancy Pelosi's hit list, of political terrorists.
I ain't apologizing for praying for people on January 6th, Nancy Pelosi. I ain't apologizing. So if you're here for that, you're in the wrong house. Sit down. So listen. Because the list is, to them, important, to us, nonsense. But because it's prominent and because it's supercharged political. We're talking about an actual, White House approved document. We're not talking about a Xerox copy of some nonsense off Twitter. There's a lot of players in the game on that list. Okay? Let me tell you something. If it happens, they're not going to get me because I did stupid stuff. Don't let them try to paint us and me in the media like they found kiddie porn on my phone, or I didn't, pay my taxes, or, I murdered. Don't let them tell you that garbage. When it happens, you will exactly know, rewind this, and you will know why it happened.
But it's who we are, and we're fighters by nature, and we're lions, and we roar back. But here was the beautiful thing. Right in the middle of the message, I just felt like the Lord wanted me to, number one, get out in front of it and be honest about it, but then have our people come and pray. And as you can see in some of the B-roll footage we have here, that, people were intense. Hundreds of people gathered around me and my beautiful wife and all of our children. And it's not that we're the, most important people in the church, but the church understands the role of the shepherd, because when you smite the shepherd, the sheep are scattered and they have nobody to lead them. And that's the problem right now in America, politically, religiously, and in every other way. There's no leadership. And so as a good leader, I called our folks forward and I said, look, I'm going to stop preaching, have one of our pastors on staff pray for me and my family. And it was just beautiful to sense that moment of knowing just God's protection. I mean, it's a beautiful moment to know that no matter what you face and no matter what you're going through, God's angelic army is guarding you. And I was just like getting Holy Spirit goosebumps, just there with my arm around my wife and my kids, knowing that no weapon formed against us is going to prosper. He didn't say the weapon wouldn't form. He said the weapon will form, but it won't prosper. So we're not going to worry. We're not backing up. We're not packing up. We're not slacking up. We're not shutting up. We're going to keep going, and God's going to keep growing the tent. I don't know what to expect next. I tell people all the time, you can't always trace God, but you can always trust God. And I'm going to trust what God is doing, because there is revival in our church. I'm not trying to start a movement. I'm just trying to hang on for the move. And it is a move of the Holy Spirit like I've never seen in 45 years of my life. And I am so honored to be a part of what God is doing here. I preach all over the planet, in big places and small places. But there is no place in the world that I would rather be and rather preach than Global Vision Bible Church. There's no place like this place, around this place. So this has to be the place. And I love this place. I love you guys. Thanks for your support.